crafty people, this is Ellen with EGI Designs, and thanks so much for stopping by today. Today I'm using the new kit from Simon's Stamp for February 2026, which is called Be Your Beautiful Self, and I'm going to be focusing on the Artful Palette die set and stencil set. I am also using some of the rose gold cardstock from Tim Holtz, and I just have some Gina K black for additional layers. The really cool thing about this kit is that it has these 5 stencils, and these are going to give you a different kind of a layout on the front of your card, like a collage. Let me just grab my... So we have one that looks like this. Actually, I have a card that I just made that matches, that I use this one. This one I actually just stenciled on. So that worked out. Then we have one that looks like this. Some of them have more windows than others. But the cool thing is that each of these windows corresponds to a die for this set. So in this case, I wanted to use this stencil, and let's see if I can show it to you. So on this right there, the stencil, it has etchings on there as to what number die you need to use. And then on the backs of the dies, trying to see if you can see it, there's like a little 4 right here. This one over here has a 6. It might be hard to see on the camera, but in real life you can definitely see it. So what I wanted to do, I kind of had this crazy thought while I was laying in bed last night. Do you ever do that? I call them my midnight musings. But I wanted to use this stencil as a guide for cutting out windows in here. So I want to do, and then I wanted this to be raised. So I need to cut the 2 black layers and the rose gold layer all in the same spots. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the black and the rose gold together first, and then I'm going to put this on and then put the pieces in. And because I only have one of each, I will have to do this a couple times to get all of the windows cut out. And then, so that should at least cut out the first layer and then make an imprint in the second layer. So then what we can do is take off the rose gold layer, have this one that has the imprints in it, put this behind, then lock the dies into the imprints, and then run it through again. And we might have to run it through for the third one, but that would have the imprints on it. So that's kind of the method of what I was thinking I would do. I'm trying to figure out, I think I could probably put this together with temporary adhesive, because I don't want to put any tape on the front of this because it could mar the surface. So we'll try the temporary. Okay, so we have these 2 layers, and then just trying to line this up with an equal border on the front. And then I can use some tape on the back. Okay, so I'm just double checking on the front that everything's lined up and the borders are all good. All right, so this will click right in to each little spot. And then I can hold these in place. On the edge. Okay, so I'm gonna go for my first pass through the die cut machine. All right, check this out. So what I'm gonna do now is take this apart and then use the black frame to cut out the second black. So we have this and we have this, and now I'm going to use this to cut out, to be my guide to cut out another layer. Alright, now I'm gonna take this all apart. Alright, well, it looked like that worked. So we have our 2 layers. These are only stuck together with temporary adhesive, so I'm gonna go through and glue those, and I'm going to glue this, but that worked out perfectly. I'm trying to figure out like which way was this to do, so we could use the stencil as a guide for where to cut out the windows. So I'm gonna go through and glue all these together, and I will be right back. Okay, we have made it to this point. So I have, I don't know if you can see it, the 2 layers of black with the rose gold on the top, and I did just take my adhesive eraser a little bit around and just kind of gave it a little bit of distressing, so the color came off just a little bit, just to add a little bit more texture to that. So we have these wells, and then now we can put in these pieces. And these pieces were cut from the curated palette collection, and this was in the kit also. And I cut them out with the coordinating dies for each spot, and then I took my vintage photo and I just went around the edge to distress it a little bit. And this Be Your Beautiful Self is from the Be Your Beautiful Self stamp set. So I stamped it on there with VersaFine Claire Nocturne ink. And then now we just need to place these in these little wells. Alright, and then I have the inside piece. This is 3 3/4 by 5, and I also used the stamp on here from the stamp set, The World Needs Who You Were Made to Be. And I have this little extra. So I'm just going to put this up in the corner here. And then I'm going to add this into the card with temporary adhesive. And there you have it. So today we were able to make my crazy idea come true with using the stencil as a layout so that we could cut out the little windows. So we did that, and then we used the palette paper for that. We used the stamp set for the sentiment on the inside and the outside, and we used the die set to cut the little pieces for that. So that was super duper easy, and here's just another twist on this awesome product with the Artful Palette. So anyway, if you want to stick around, I will put at the end my card making playlist and the unboxing video for this card kit, Be Your Beautiful Self. Thanks so much for stopping by today. Until next time, like, subscribe, and all that jazz, and have an amazing day. Bye-bye.